Okay, what I'm showing here is some things about this Keyestudio Smart Home Kit. We've been talking about using data sensors and sending the data to the cloud to ThingSpeak. And in this particular program, I'm not doing that, this particular code. What I'm doing is showing that we can operate two servos, one to open the trash can lid and one to open the home door. It's important to note that this door has a servo, looks like this, inside the house, and that servo has to be positioned properly in order for the door to properly open and close. We got that wrong the first time we put this house together, and we had to disassemble the house and reinstall the servo motor in the house so that the door would actually close properly and then open properly. This one is easy to do. This one can be reset if it's incorrect. I found also that I can change the code from 170, change it to 110, and then change it here to 20 rather than 0, and that will position my lid properly when I activate it. Now, here's something else. This kit does not come with a switch on the battery pack. This battery pack is in the floor of the house, and it holds 6 AA batteries, and there's no switch, which means if you want to turn off the system, you have to unplug this barrel plug, which is a real pain each time you want to turn off the system, turn it on or off. That's not the fault of Keyestudio. The battery pack is something they bought from a third party, and it's a cheap one, and they doesn't have a switch on it. What is annoying is that Keyestudio did not put a switch on this board that they created, this expansion board for the microbit. So what I've done is gone back and cut one of the wires on the battery pack and then wired in a switch. It doesn't matter how these wires are connected as long as one goes to each, as long as there is a switch to one of the two wires. These wires go to one of the two wires. That way when we throw the switch, it turns on or turns off. Now, I'm going to give you the blueprint file for this little box. This box holds the switch. The switch I just found in my kit. Must be very cheap if you bought one. If you 3D print the blueprint, the STL file that I give you in the description of this video, then you can just glue the box onto the house and you'll have your switch. And the way I set this up, I can unplug each of these wires and then plug them in directly without the switch. You don't have to do that. You can actually solder the wires directly if you want to, but then you won't be able to disconnect them. So we'll do more on this. We're going to go back to uploading data. We could, for example, send the number 1 to ThingSpeak when the trash can is open and send the number 0 when it's closed. Same thing with the front door in the house. So there will be more on all this, and I'll also put a link to the code in the description of this video.